Once we get a data from a different sources, some data warehouse, okay, so we need to perform some basic steps. Okay, so it's a data collection. We have seen data collection, so data may be from database, API, web scraping, files. Okay, so in data pre-processing, this is the main important steps in data science. So data pre-processing, or we can say it is a EDA, exploratory data analysis. Okay, EDA, so the first of all, EDA can be done through the different tools. That means we can do the exploratory data analysis by using pandas, or we can use PySpark. Okay, so here we have a NumPy, we have Seaborn, we can do the visualization with the help of Matplotlib. Also we can use a Power BI or Tableau. Okay, so these are the tools is used for EDA. Okay, so in EDA there are different tasks we need to perform. First of all, feature engineering. In feature engineering we need to perform some data imputation, okay, treatment of outliers, imputation, outliers finding, then we need to perform feature selection. Okay, so this relevant feature we need to find out. So this feature selection we can do with the PCA techniques, principal component analysis, or K-based algorithm. Okay, so that means we need to perform a different steps. Okay, after this EDA we need to build a model. So model building. After model building, that means model building is nothing but the input this data, or we can say training the model. That means we are just input or feeding this data to the algorithm. So algorithm may be regression or classification, that depends on the data set or target variable. But if target variable is in the continuous form, we need to use regression. If it is in a categorical form, we need to use classification. Okay. So after model building, we need to test that model by using confusion matrix, R square, adjusted R square. After that, we need to deploy this algorithm or this model, machine learning model, on production with the help of Django and Flask. Mostly Flask is used because it's a lightweight, and we are just in real time we are just prefer the Flask. Okay, Django is mainly used for the web application. So this is the complete life cycle of data science, from data collection to deployment. Okay, I hope you like this video. Thank you.